Hey sales pros, just back on the channel again today, and I want to talk a little bit more about getting the sales edge. There's the way that you can stop the number one thing stopping your sales. You. Now, as funny as that sounds, we started a couple of videos back about talking about getting organized, how you can get organized, how it'll help you sell more cars. And let us know how that's going. If you started getting organized, or maybe you hit a wall, leave us a comment. Send us some questions, or maybe some things that are working for you, or if we can help you. You know, normally dealers pay thousands of dollars for this kind of advice and input and training. We're just here to help. Okay. So we talked about getting organized. One was physical, getting your physical environment organized and cleaned up, your desk, your work cubby, whatever it might be, getting scheduled and organized in an e-device or a planner, using your CRM at your store. But I want to talk to you about the number one thing. The number one thing is your mental. I guarantee it. I've seen more people sell cars with a positive attitude and nothing else, or lose more sales because they got a negative attitude, than anything else. So I want to talk about attitude. One of the A's. Remember we talked about the 3 A's? Action, assumption, and attitude. Well, attitude's your number one. You got to be positive. A friend of mine in the business used to call it a checkup from the neck up. He'd get up in the morning, look at himself in the mirror and go, okay, am I ready? Am I ready to go? I mean, you've seen athletes, and this is a job. This takes work. But you see athletes listening to music before a game, getting themselves psyched up. You've got to be positive. Everybody's got stuff. Your customers have stuff. You have stuff. Your managers have stuff. I can tell you what, nothing beats stuff, garbage that's going on in your life, or challenges or trials, than having a good day at work. You sell a couple of cars, makes life a little easier, a little more positive. This is how I look at it. Something's going on in your life. It's not so much that you can't go to work, but it's really getting to you. Put a mental block on that by taking that problem or your problems, putting it in a little lunch sack, rolling it up. You got to visualize this. Roll it up, leave it at the curb. Because guess what? In 8 hours, it's still going to be there when you go back out. But in the meantime, you don't have to think about that for the next 8 hours. You got cars to sell. You got things to do. Okay? So leave that stuff at the curb. Watch who you're around. Are you sitting over in the corner with everybody else that's only got 2 cars out and it's the 21st day of the month? Or are you hanging out with the people that are selling cars, right? Are you watching the guy that's leading the board, or the 2 or 3 people that are leading the board? Are you watching what they're doing and mimicking them? Or are you over there complaining about how bad your last deal was, your manager didn't give you the pencil right back you wanted, you don't have any inventory, no trades, anything else, right? It's your head. You got to block out the noise. If you're listening to talk radio, as good as that is sometimes, I listen to it from time to time too, it's usually negative. In fact, all news is negative, right? Block it out. Listen to something that's more uplifting. Listen to your favorite music. Get yourself pumped up. Listen to positive things. You got to block out the negative noise, because there's receptors in your brain that love negative stuff as much as they love positive stuff. It gives you the same type of endorphin. And what you're creating for your customer is an emotional experience. When that customer comes in, they're looking for a positive experience. They're not expecting one. And if you come out and you're being Eeyore and moping and doping around, they're not going to be too excited about buying from you, right? You're going to shortcut, you're going to say the wrong things, you're going to blow them out and play look for the buyer, right? When you've just went through 3 people that would have bought if you've had a better attitude about it, okay? And don't sit there and look at the guy that's got, or the gal, or whoever's got 20 cars out and it's halfway through the month. There's no luck. They're not getting spoon-fed deals. You know, they're not, as much as you want to tell yourself that, it's really that they are prepared. There's no luck in this business, guys and gals. There's no luck. It's preparation meeting opportunity. If you're prepared, and the opportunity comes in, i.e. an up or an appointment that you've made, you're going to sell them the car. And that's where you got to remember to be assumptive. Best close in the world isn't some magic sense about what's it going to take or what kind of budget do you have. It's about assuming that the customer came in, they came in to buy from you, and they're going to go home with something that they love today, and you're going to give them a good experience. Okay? And then don't forget to take action. All of this can be summed up by asking yourself one question every day, constantly throughout the day. It's an action statement. Am I doing the most productive thing I can do right now? Okay? Take these things in inventory, write them down, leave some comments. If you have things that work for you or you're in a slump, let us know. Let us see if we can help you get over that bump in the road. We're here to help. Like I said earlier, it's really about you. The number one thing stopping your sales is you. I've seen it for 4 decades. It's usually yourself getting in your own way. Not being positive, hanging around with negative people, licking your wounds because you didn't sell the last 3 cars and everybody else has got you running and gunning off the board. Remember, there's no luck. Preparation meets opportunity. Be prepared. You'll sell a car. Be assumptive. Man, they're here to buy a car. They're here to buy it from me. They're going to have a great experience. Okay? And then your action item. If you find yourself hanging out in the corner, and I'm not saying be completely aloof from all your coworkers. You got to have some form of socialization with your coworkers, but they're not paying your bills, right? Nobody's standing in that corner complaining about the job, the inventory, the managers, the weather, the economy, the politics. They're not paying your bills, okay? So keep this one thing in mind. Am I doing the most productive thing I can be doing right now? It's a life changer, I promise you. So we look forward to your comments. We look forward to helping you. Let us know how it's going for you. We're here to help. And we'll see you on the next video.